Good evening, Opulence Global Nation tuning in Toronto. Oh, and we have our CEO. It's a surprise here to have you.
Well, this is important because we're doing QT certification. That's really close to my heart. It's the most important thing. So I look forward to sitting back and learning like the rest of you do.
Yes, thank you very much for joining us. And you look amazing today.
I appreciate it. Thank you, darling. You always do as well.
Thank you. Hello, Daniela. Welcome. So good to see you in the call, and that lovely red outfit made you really stand out.
Hello. Good evening, good morning for you. Super early as well, and very excited to be here. Excited to train you on the Launchpad, and I do see our CEO in the house as well. Hi, Ramin. How are you?
Hello, young lady.
Everything great.
There's a leader. He wants to be the very first, even before LD4 Renee Liao. She comes for a certification right away. You know, I'm a beat Renee on the MGRS, and Renee can never take it back. Right here, you got this, and no one can take it back. You're the first one.
Well, we all get to have a first one in our lives, right? I'm excited, Ramin, because I know once we have the Launchpad ongoing every Tuesday, our partners are going to see the benefits, and they are going to be excited to also to become trainers of trainers. Our goal is to develop you in your business so that you can start training this easy system to every single person in your team. So the idea is to pass this on to new partners, to the new members that join this opulence lifestyle that we love, and definitely at some given point become trainers as well for their own countries.
Look, network market is maturing up. In the old days, people just can get in and run, at least for a while, on enthusiasm alone. Now, it's a mature industry. You need to become professional. It's like every other industry. If you're a professional, you do well. If you're not professional, amateur, you don't do well. So that's what QT program is about, making people to shift from becoming a pro. We don't have a lot of time. Let's get started.
Okay. Welcome everyone to the call. Welcome, and I've seen a lot of people joining the call this evening. I would like to welcome all of you here and our top global leaders here as well. And before we get started today, which is about the Launchpad call, where we get to learn a lot of aspects and ways to grow our business here with Opulence Global. And before we start our call today, don't forget to invite all the members, your team, to join us, since today we are so lucky to have both of our CEO joining us and our LD2 Daniela in the call to train us with the Launchpad programs today. And all right, are you ready? Let's get started. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, to the call today. Before we get started, for some of you who have just seen me for the first time, my name is Ja from Thailand. I am LA Lifestyle Advisor from Thailand. It's my honor to be the host for the call today. And it's really my honor to welcome our CEO with a surprise on the call. We already know him. And also Daniela, our LD2. I would love to give you a little bit of background of Daniela. She has nearly 2 decades of experience in direct sales. She began her journey at Opulence Global as a distributor. And in 2016, she joined the corporate team as the sales development manager to create strategy for all entrepreneurs at the company to reach their potential in growing their businesses. After 7 years of being on the corporate team, she believed she was best suited to continue her dream of building Opulence Global in her home country of Mexico. in the field. So in 2024, Daniela restarted her journey as a lifestyle director too of the company, working on the Mexico expansion and continuing to support others in the company to grow their businesses as a master distributor. Daniela donates her time, skills, and resources to different non-profit organization and helps entrepreneurs achieve their highest potential. And everyone who are here on the call, if you are ready, give me all the hearts, the love, and the file to welcome our CEO, Mr. Ramin Mesgarlou, one of the most successful men in MLM business, and Daniela Ferreira to the call. Daniela, the call is yours.
Fantastic. I'm excited. And let me share with you that we're going to be splitting these trainings into sections. So become a master on how are we going to be sharing these trainings with people, because usually the Launchpad is only going to be 1 hour, so that every Tuesday you get this information and you can tap into your partners in your team and invite them to this call, which I think it's a perfect timing as well. So I am going to start sharing our new Launchpad slides, and just let me know if you can see it. All right. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Fantastic. Well, this is going to be our mandatory training to ensure fast and sustainable growth in your business. So the idea of this training is to have one system, pass it on to all of our partners, and continue to training on a weekly basis. You can actually become also a certified trainer or a qualified trainer by becoming a qualified host and a qualified presenter. Once you do that, you can also get into becoming a trainer of trainers and sharing this Launchpad training with the rest of the team. But it all starts with passion and desire. So today I want to take you back to the day that you started your opulence journey. That day, I know all of you were excited, you had passion, you had desire, and that's where it all started. It is the two main driving forces behind success. Why? Because when you put your passion and your desire into action, nothing is going to stop you. So what simple upgrades or changes would you make in your home, perhaps in your lifestyle, in your daily routine? Because I'm sure that when you joined your Opulence Global business, you were thinking and dreaming already. You have the desire of achieving certain things. So if you had that little extra income, what would be your first move? So today I want to take you back to that passion and that desire moment where you said, you know what, I'm going to start this journey. I want to change my lifestyle. I want to do these upgrades in my life. And then you said, yes, I want to become an LADE or Lifestyle Advisor Plus. Perhaps you just started as a brand partner. It doesn't matter where you start, but where you are going. So all you have to do is start strong. With this Launchpad training I'm going to be sharing with all of you today, we're going to do the first 4 sections of the training. And this is going to be the essential guide to thrive in your Opulence Global business. These are step-by-step instructions with power strategies and, of course, success mindset tips. I'm going to give you some tips to have that mindset all the time. Of course, income growth tactics, because sometimes as entrepreneurs, we give ourselves a lot of permissions. And it's, of course, the perfect training for new people or people who are relaunching brand partners, people that, you know, are just deciding to, okay, I'm going to get my business going. Or perhaps it's you today that you said, you know what, today is a new day. I want to start, my business as a new day. And that's the beauty of this business and this industry. Every day is a new day and you have the opportunity to make that change. So all you got to do is start strong, build smart, and of course, launch to success. So the first section is obviously our Opulence Commandments. And commandments meaning things that you need to do the moment you start your business. Actually, many of this you can actually do within your first 24 hours. So if you are a seasoned partner, or if you're sharing, today with me, and perhaps you've been in the industry for, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15 years, These are the essential setup steps, right? To launch your Opulence business, but right away you can do it. If you haven't done any of this, don't worry. Today is the day where you can start doing it. So the first thing you want to do is add us to your contact list. Make sure that you can connect with Opulence at any given time, whether it is through WhatsApp, via email. Make sure that you are receiving all of our newsletters, that our Opulence emails are not going into your junk mail. We want to make sure that we can reach out to every single one of you at any given time. We understand that maybe you have thousands upon newsletters of different vendors, but we know by having Opulence as your business, you want to make sure it's in your priority list, okay? Number two, you're going to follow us on social media. If you're using Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, make sure you are following Opulence, so that whether it is in any of these social media platforms, you can have access to professional marketing material at every single time, at any single moment. So we want to make sure that you can connect with us at any given time. Number three, you are going to meet your My5 support system. If you don't know what the My5 support system, let me tell you about it. It is a system that we have actually, I feel that it has developed over the years, but right now I would say, at least myself as a lifestyle director in the company, the way that I connect through My5s, it is on WhatsApp. So for me, it's like the easiest way to connect with leaders, with partners, and it is designed to help every single one of you access at least 5 leaders in your upline, in your organization, right? Above yourself, that have gone through what you're going through, that can help and support your business. So if you don't have a My5 support chat group with your 5 uplines or the closest uplines or your ultimate uplines in your organization, make sure you connect at least with the person who invited you to be a part of Opulence Global, which is your, I would say, your number one cheerleader. Your biggest supporter is the person that shared the business opportunity with you. And then that person is going to be able to connect you with the other 4 or other 5. It's not limited to 5 people. I am in certain groups where we are 10 or 12, 15 people, but it is a way to support you and your business. And if you have any questions at any given time, we are here to help you. Number 4, rank up to Lifestyle Advisor Plus or Lifestyle Advisor Designer Experience. Make sure that at least you are a Lifestyle Advisor. So if you're a brand partner on this call and you just started your business, congratulations and welcome home. But we want to make sure that we can help you rank advance to Lifestyle Advisor, because that's exactly where you start seeing the full compensation plan and the benefits that this Opulence Global business has for you. Number 5, set your monthly Smart Buy. And I'm not going to get into the details of the Smart Buy, because actually the Smart Buy is an entire chapter on our Launchpad. But I want to make sure that if you're starting your business, that you have set up your Smart Buy. It could be shopping credits on a monthly basis, or it could be products that you choose every single month to be delivered to your doorsteps, okay? So make sure that you have some sort of a Smart Buy so that you can protect the volume in your business as well. Number 6, I want to make sure that all of you are joining our weekly webinars. We have webinars to train you on product. We have webinars to train you on the business opportunity, how to do presentations, of course, business training like tonight. And every Saturday as well, we're going to be having different types of webinars to help you achieve success in your business. Number 7, become a master of prints and links. Prints and links. Every single piece of material that you have received in your welcome kit box, it goes all the way to digital format that we also have available in your back office. Become a master of your links. Where are all your videos? The important information that you want to have access to through your website. Where is it? Make sure you know where it is. Keep it in your phone. Perhaps have some folders with pictures, for example, for testimonials when it comes to products, so that you have easy access to the information at all the time. You never know who you are going to meet, right? So becoming a master of prints and links also makes you look professional, okay? All the material that the company has designed for us make us look professional. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to create your own prints. You don't need to create and design your own cards or postcards or flyers. The company has designed it professionally for all of us. So we need to make sure that we become master of that. Number 8, be forensic. Be a pro. and get your MO box. Okay, if you don't know what the MO box means, we are going to be training you on that too. But particularly, I've been utilizing this forensic system at least for the past 10 years. And all I can tell you is that I get really excited to open my box in the morning and see who am I supposed to call? What am I supposed to do? Who did I promise I was going to follow up with? I am not relying on my phone. I am not relying on my agenda. I am not relying on my calendar. I am relying on the MO box. Okay. And we're going to have some training on that as well. And then number 9, of course, register for your iPayout account to ensure that the profits that you start generating from your business go either to your bank account, or you have some choices on how do you want to get paid. Maybe it's a Visa card. Maybe you want a direct deposit into your bank. By the way, it could be deposited in so many different currencies that I'm sure one of those could be suitable for you and your country. Okay. Section number 2. First things first. Today, we're going to imagine that we're just starting our business. And the good thing of this is like you can reset, refresh on a regular basis, check up from the neck up, and choose to start all over again. Okay. So today I'm going to take you through those steps so that you know exactly what to do as if you were just starting your business. It is very simple. It is 3 simple steps. Okay. Number 1, you have to show the tour. Okay, you can do it online, you can do it in person, you can use your flip chart that comes in your welcome kit. Okay, you can create your own binder and have it there, or you can use our placemat. You can do one-on-ones, you can do one-on-twos, you can do groups, you can do coffee presentations, you can do board meeting, like live tours on a hotel. You decide what is best for you, but you have to show the tour. It is a simple presentation where we speak a little bit about the products and a little bit about the business opportunity to show people our lifestyle. Number 2, you have to launch new malls. Launch new malls. Share the business opportunity with people so that they can learn about the opportunity. If they don't have the time to meet with you, if they are busy people like you, all you got to do is send them to your website, opulence.com/your username/opportunity. The opportunity page is designed to speak for you. If you don't know what to say, if you don't know how to present it, the video of our tour is right in our website. It's right there. The entire presentation is part of your website. So all you have to do is share it with people and do the follow-up to see what they thought about the opportunity. And number 3, provide or lead the new team members to the next training, which is this call, the Launchpad call. Because let's say you started yesterday or last week, and then during this week, you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do? You come to this call, and then you're going to be having more often trainings on what it is that you're supposed to do. And now you know your first things first. All you got to do is first things first. Who am I showing the opportunity to? So when you're in doubt and you don't know what to do, you zoom out and I take you to the same spot that I took you today. What got you excited when you first saw the Opulence plan? What got you excited? That passion, that desire is going to take you back to, okay, I am calling this person. Okay, I'm making my 5 phone calls. Okay, I'm connecting with this other person. Okay, I met you at the mall yesterday. I make sure that I am following up with you today. It is clear, it is simple, and it is going to help you duplicate, because what's happening is a lot of us, we know the training, we know the system, but we're not using it. And we're relying on ourselves to do everything. Guess what? That's not going to duplicate. So you could be really good at selling products. You could be really good at sharing the business opportunity. But if you're not following this system, you know what's going to happen? It's not going to duplicate. So first things first, you follow these 3 simple steps. Now, you have to adapt to the system from day 1. So if you've been with the company for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, like myself, you adapt the system from day 1. And I don't need to clutter my environment with other things. I just go back to the basics. Because I just said to you that you cannot do it by yourself. You need help. That's the system. I can't do for one person what I can do for 500 team members. Imagine if you have 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000 people in your organization. You cannot do it by yourself. So you need to adapt yourself to the system from day one. So if today is 10 days later, today is your day one. Now, you're going to follow this system of the win principle. What's important now? That's the system. It is simple that if you're following someone, you're experimenting to see if that something could work for you. But in reality, we just need to follow the system. So if you're trying to do it your own way, I'm going to tell you, like, along the way, 3 months later, 4 months later, 6 months later, you're staying at the same spot because you didn't follow the system. So you either have uniformity in the team with the system, or you have confusion because you did it your way. And we have a phrase here from the forensic networker, from our CEO, that says, when confusion sets in, inactivity starts. So if you have not seen any difference in your business when it comes to activity, it means that your team members are confused. And when your team members are confused, they don't know what to do. So they become inactive. They lose the interest. They don't even remember why they started their business. Now, because you do it your way and you go to the website and you click where you think it's important and you're sharing that with people, then guess what they're going to do? They are going to do exactly the same. And then there's going to get to a point where they get confused because there are no system. They're not following a pathway. Now, the company provides that system, the training. We give you the training of the system. Your upline provides the inspiration and the support, right? Because you get to be together with your upline. You get to be perhaps sharing more time together. Maybe it's one-on-ones. Maybe you start being a part of a team that do events together. So the inspiration and the support, you get it from your upline. The company Opulence provides us with the system. We have the system, and now we as qualified trainers are going to help you, train you, so that you can become that as well. System over substance. Wow, I love this. Momentum grows on clarity and simplicity. It has to be simple. We don't need to complicate. We don't need to go back and forth. We don't need to have 10 different ways of sharing the business opportunity. It's just one. One team, one dream, one system. Okay? So over these calls on every Tuesday, we're going to show you that system. Simple, so that you can bring on this call every time, every week, different team members, new team members, and continue to everybody learn the same system. All right? You either have one system or no system at all. It's simple. If you don't have a system, there is no system at all. You're trying to do it your own way. And the good news is that we do have a system. All you have to do is follow it. Okay? One team, one dream, one system. Now, events obviously are vital for your success. So part of this launch pad is sharing with you the 10 reasons why events are your business lifeline. Why is it important to either attend them or create them or organize them, put them together with your team? Okay? Where Opulence started their journey to become leaders. If you want to become a leader in this company and do more and become more, you have to become a leader. And it is through the events that you start your journey to become that leader. Number 2, this is where bonding happens with the team. If you want to know other people that are doing exactly what you're doing when it comes to Opulence Global and building a lifestyle and building a legacy and becoming a leader, this is where you're going to make that happen. Number 3, the events are vital in your business because this is where the system builds and expands momentum and not you. We experience this at boot camps. I don't know if you've been to a boot camp lately, but I was just in Toronto last month and we had one of our boot camps. We are actually having boot camps in Montreal. We're having the Trifecta Tour this coming weekend when it comes to Canada. But I know every country is generating their own events. I know our LD4 Renee is coming to Asia. So these events are meant to do that. This is where the team conviction begins and sustains. If I see somebody else that is doing and is going through exactly what I'm going, what do you think is going to happen? I'm going to be inspired. I want to be a part of that event. And I always share this with you. If you don't go to an event, and I'm going to share, actually is the other way. Why is it important for you to be at that event? Let's say you're not doing anything in your business, you're inactive, you're confused, right? And because you're confused and activity had happened in your business, so you're not really building. So you come to the event and then you see other people and what it is that they're doing and how are they building and what it is that they are following the system, but now you come and learn the system. Guess what's going to happen to your passion and your desire? It's going to be ignited. So you needed to be at that event. But if you are building your business and you're selling product and you're qualifying for MGRS and you're qualifying for your car and all of a sudden you earn $500 that month, you are going to be inspiring other people. So the event needs you too. This is also where amateurs start the transition to become pro. You know, the only way that I have become pro in what I do is because I show up to every single event. I don't give myself permission not to be there. Why? Because I never stop learning. So the moment you feel you know it all, I'm telling you, your business is going to do this because now you're doing it your way. Number 6, this is where everyone starts to know your name. People want to know you. People need to meet you. People want to see who you are, what it is that you do, you know, how is it that you're doing it? This is where you get noticed by the company. How do I know you're leading a market if I don't get to see you at our events? Actually, when I had the privilege of going to Singapore and Thailand and Philippines, that's where I get to know the leaders, the people that are doing the events in the company. This is actually where the best promotions and deals are offered. You know why? Because there's always going to be that leader that says, you know what, we're going to do draws or we're going to do this special package for our team members. And sometimes we do crazy things to inspire people at that event that if you join tonight, we'll have, you know, a special gift for you. You want to be at that event. You don't want to miss the deal. And the most important aspect is that this is where duplication starts and your business grows automatically and exponentially. So if you're going to come to an event, make sure you don't come alone. You want to bring someone with you. It could be a guest. It could be your first team member. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. You need to come with somebody. This is where you become the hero on the stage and become the inspiration for your team. I honestly love events. You just get this energy from the rest of the team members and you get feedback. I don't care if it's positive or negative, you get feedback that will make you grow. So definitely your business is going to automatically and exponentially grow. So make sure you're taking a look at when is your next event in your country, in your city, in the closest event. And right now I can tell you every single one of you on this call should all be already looking into coming to Toronto in August. And exponentially bringing your business to the next level because we're going to have the headquarters grand opening, you know, for the new gallery that I know it's like for the little pieces that I've got and the photos that we've all seen, we don't want to miss it. We're going to have a workshop or like some sort of training the next day. We're going to have, you know, the judge event. Like I can't miss that. So I've been working to earn that. And of course, I want to have time with all of you. See my partners from other countries. So every single one of you should already be planning on what it is that you need to do to come to the event in August. Section number 3. We did the commandments, we did first things first, and now my quick steps. So if I just started my business, what do I do now then? What is my action plan? So my first week, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through the Launchpad, which is this training, with my upline or the company on a Tuesday. This is mandatory because obviously you need to learn the business. You can't expect to have a successful business if you don't know and you haven't gone through what I'm going through, right? So you need to come and utilize this training as part of your setup, right? On week number 2, you're going to conduct your first 2 tours. You can do it online. You can share the link with 2 people at least, right? Like make it live. It could be on Zoom. It could be on a coffee shop. It could be anything. You can use the flip chart or you can use your placemat. Okay, you are going to choose how you're going to present it. I usually do the first one with my new team member because obviously I don't expect them to know, but I also want you to practice. So I want to see you in practice, right? You can ask maybe your significant other or a family member if they can take a look at your tour for you to practice, okay? And then in your first 30 days, we're going to register you to become a host, a qualified presenter, and of course, attend at least to 1 Opulence Bootcamp training. So you need to start attending these events because boot camps really, I remember the time, and now I am actually getting to organize our own boot camps here in Mexico because we want to make sure people are engaged and enjoying the culture of Opulence Global. So if there are no boot camps in your country, well, the good news is that you can become a qualified trainer and start your own boot camps. Now you're going to order inventory. Your quick steps is actually, 10 little things that we have put together when it comes to actions that you need to take for a proper start. So number 1, obviously, by the time you go through this, you already either have some products that came with your welcome kit or you ordered inventory. I would say at least start with the Safe Home Revolution bundle so that you get to try all of the products. At least 1 fashion item right away to experience, to show, and to start being a product of the product. Okay. Number 2, you're going to visit the opportunity page. Okay. It's in your mall. It's opulence.com. Use /your username /opportunity so that you can watch the video tour. You can review the PowerPoint. It's right there. It's embedded in your website, and you can see the packages that we have so that you can start promoting as well these packages. Number 3, you're going to complete the commandments that we already went through that you saw are very easy. Most of them you can do within your first 24 hours. Now you're going to open your welcome pack. Imagine it's been 2 or 3 days since you joined, and now you have to set up your flip chart. The flip chart actually comes with your placemat tour as well, and your upline can take you through it so that you can see the presentation, which is basically the tour, but you have it printed in a version that you can just flip through the pages, and in the back of the pages, it tells you what to say. So it's really the simplest way that I have had in my past 20 years of experience where I can just share some information with my prospect. And now I'm going to message my 5 uplines and all the top leaders that are in my chat group to say hello. Work for yourself, but not by yourself. Why am I just texting you to say hello? You know why? And I'm going to tell you a story. It happened to me when I joined. Back in the day, it was Global World Trade, GWT. But when I joined, I met Renee, and actually, I was at a hotel meeting, so I was getting to meet a lot of leaders from different countries. So what happened was I wanted to meet them. I wanted to know what was going on in their lives, in their business, and how they were doing the business. I was already a sales director in another company, so I wanted to learn. For me, it was a game changer because I knew the complex. I was a master on that. So for me, it was a non-negotiable decision when I decided to start this business. But I was the one texting them, how are you? I was the one making the questions. I wanted it to know how it is that they were doing it. So you need to show up for yourself and for your business. You need to be the one saying, hey, I have these questions. I want to grow my business. Can you help me? What would you do if you were in my situation? How can I manage this? How can I become better at this? It's you, right? So don't expect the leader to be the one that is always calling. We're always calling, and I can only speak for myself, right? I tap into my organization, but I also want to make sure that the people that want to grow are tapping into me. If you want to show up and you want to grow your business, you're going to be calling your experts. Number 6, you're going to start booking appointments. If you don't have appointments in your agenda, and I was to ask you right now to open your agenda right now, and I don't see appointments, you're out of business. It's simple. The more appointments you book, the more opportunities you would have to have and close lifestyle advisors at the end of the month. Conduct daily tours. You and your qualified upline, as I said in the beginning, you're not going to do it on your own. Call your upline and, the upline is going to be able to teach you. Again, you can use your Opulence Tour binder, you can use your placemat, you can do it in person, you can do it in a hotel, you can do a meeting, you can do, send the link of the opportunity page of your mall. There are a lot of ways that you can actually just share the business. Of course, start sharing testimonials. You can have people tap into our Facebook page for the Fountain of Life and Divine Official and register to it. Get to see what other people are experiencing with our products and then become so good at telling the story and sharing the opportunity. Now, you gotta close the tours with 3 tools. 3-way qualified uplines and offer current promotion. People are not closing the deal. And I don't know how many times we have had this training, but all you gotta do is ask. Ask questions. Support, follow up, and duplicate. Support, follow up, and duplicate. That's all you gotta do. Invite prospects to the next training and they will launch. Invite prospects to the next training, they will launch. Right? This way, if they see you, and I think I've saw this phrase somewhere. The good thing is that people will do what you tell them to do. So if you don't do anything, guess what they're going to do? Anything. So don't expect them to do something different than yourself. So if you're new in the business and you want to start sharing the business opportunity with prospects, well, guess what? You invite them to your next training because, we have all the training and the support in the company that you want to come and be a part of this. And then you bring them to this call so that we can train them. And we can share exactly the same information that I'm sharing with you tonight. All right? Fantastic. I see the chat going on. I cannot see questions. We're going to do questions at the end. But I'm really excited to read you. And I see some hearts and fire. Everybody's excited. Oh, we have people from Melbourne. Welcome, Australia. We're going to do a section of Q&As at the end, but you can type them in the Q&A box. Of course, our host is going to be able to help me, okay? Fantastic. And section number 4, to close the training of today, understanding your profit centers. The first thing you need to do is become a master of what you own with your Opulence Global business. What can you access to? Okay? So as you know, we keep saying that, this is an incredible opportunity that gives you 3 businesses in one. Okay? So your profit centers, I think my slides are slipping. Okay. The profit centers of your Opulence Luxury Mall are 3. Okay? Your first profit center is your corporate website. That's the opulence.com website where you can actually send it to everybody and have a presence as an Opulence Global lifestyle advisor partner. Your profit center number 2 is your retail e-commerce mall. So if you are sharing the business, your products with people and VIP shoppers, you can use your retail e-commerce mall, which is the same opulence.com, but starts with shop. Shop.opulence.com/your username. Okay, that's your profit center number 2. And your profit center number 3 is your gift card portal. It is through the gift card portal that you can start tapping into this massive industry of selling gift cards, and people can come back to your retail e-commerce mall to redeem, right? They can use their gift card for anything, for taxes, for shipping, for actual products, for shopping credits, to save for later, for an anniversary gift, for Christmas gifts, for anything. So you have actually the opportunity to do business through 3 different platforms. They are all come in one. Okay, so 3 businesses in one. So your corporate website, I'm going to go into details for that. Okay, so when you launch new emails and you have partners, they will have a copy of this website, right? Which is opulence.com/whatever username they use to log in. You can create something catchy, don't make it complicated, okay? It is the easiest it is, the better. And it also gives you access to the back office dashboard, okay? This is where you're gonna see the performance center of your business, how much you're selling, how many people you have in your organization, how many people you have in your right team, in your left team, how much money you're earning, who's buying from your website, your VIP shoppers. You can keep track of every single sale and performance of your team. And this is where it gets exciting. You can check your sales, your revenues, your growth, your commissions, your team reports, your training, and so much more. I'm telling you, it's loaded with information. That's your corporate website, okay? Opulence.com/your username. This is where you build your business in all languages. We have the opportunity page that now people can actually go change it to their language through Google, and you can actually Google Translate the website. So there is no excuse for you to tap into people from other countries, okay? You also have access to training and promotional materials by checking into your back office training tools for all the available languages that we have certain of those tools as well. Okay, we are in the midst of also the companies helping us to translate a lot of material into different languages. So if we have it available, you just click into the flag and you can download it in your language. If you don't find the language you need, you can email the company. Did you know this? You can request it. We will do our best to provide it using AI technology. So nowadays we can have full-fledged of materials translated with AI technology and help our team members in different countries to have material in their own language. Okay, so with that, with our corporate website, we're gonna understand the access that we have to. Okay, you're always gonna have the most important section on your profile, which is on the left, where you're gonna see the day of the month your Smart Buy will be processed, which is usually 21 days after the day that you launch. Okay? You're gonna see if your email status is okay, meaning that your email that you put when you join was legit and that the company can communicate with you through email. Right? And then on the right side, you're gonna have to get your opportunity page or the shop QR code. Okay, the QR code, you can have it and save it. So if you are, going to go to a network marketing event or something, you can have your QR code with you and then share it with other people right there, take a photo, and it will take them directly into your back office, right? Your shop. And then we do have a green button. If you have rank events and you want to claim your package recognition, you click there and it automatically generates the order. It asks you for the size of your polo. And then from there, you're going to receive your recognition package when you rank advance. That's on the profile section. Right? Then in the bottom, you're going to see the four main, I would say, it's 2 lines of 4 links where you're going to see and have access to every single thing that you need from your back office. Okay? So the first section is all about yourself, your profile. If you have messages from people on your website, if you want to edit your addresses, and remember, you can have as many addresses for shipping as you want. This is where you are going to manage your subscriptions if you are subscribed to the shopping credits or to Smart Buy, of course. And if you are a brand partner or a lifestyle advisor and you would like to upgrade, you can click here and it will take you straight into the difference of pricing if you want to go to the next higher level. And of course, the section that it says website hits is going to give you information of people that are going through Google, finding your website. If they click on the website, how long did they stay, and if they actually became VIP shoppers. The second section, it's called financial, and this is where all the money related topics are all summed into the one spot. This is where you're going to see your e-wallet. E-wallet is where you receive the money, okay? The profits of your business. Your payment methods, if you want to have different credit cards, maybe some things you want to pay with your Visa, maybe some months you want to pay with your MasterCard. So this is where you choose your default payment method. Of course, this is where you access your iPayout section, your account where the company is going to deposit the money so that it can go to your bank or to your Visa cards or however it is that you want to get paid. iPayout has those options for you, okay? We still have the section called TrueCash because before we used to have partners that use this method of payment. Is no longer available for new partners, but it's still there. If you still have money with TrueCash, it's still there for you to access. And of course, the Opulence currency section, this is an incredible tool that we have come up with a few years ago and allows you to have money inside your Opulence global world so that you can create transfers, use it as direct money. You can deposit to other accounts. You can transfer to your partners. You can use it for taxes, for shipping, or even to pay for your products. Okay, so you can save money inside the Opulence currency section and use it as cash constantly in your business. Okay, the third section is the subscriptions, where you choose your smart buy. Okay, in this section, you're going to access the smart buy products if you want to have products delivered to your doorsteps every month, and the shopping credit section. You can choose 150, 250, 450 or more, whatever and how many shopping credits you want to have. It's just completely freedom for you. Okay, the next section is the social and business. You have the section for social media, where you have access to professionally designed posts that you can utilize in your social media, Instagram or Facebook. And the bottom is the training tools. This is the section that you are going to find everything related to training. Okay, business tool, product tools, obviously the corporate forms, if you need to do transactions with the company, administrative processes with the company. This is where you download those forms. Everything is under this section. Of course, I would say the favorite section is the shopping section, where you have access to the gift card portal, your own shopping if you want to order products for yourself, your promo material, which is all your office supplies, business cards, banners, your Opulence gear. This is where you can actually track your orders, your customers. If people are buying from your website, this is where you track their information, what it is that they order, how much you're getting paid, all of that. Of course, group shipping is not a section that we use very often, but in certain countries, some people want to put all their shipping together for 5 or 6 members. We actually offer that, so you can create your codes and have group shipping as well. And of course, for those of you who are still using or that were having Opulence points up to last year, you can still go into that section and see what it was available with Opulence points, but it's not a program that we're going to continue to have. Okay, organization, this is where you can actually see and track all the people in your team. Okay, this is where you see the volume that's created in your organization, the summary of those people, your downline, whether it's people in your entire organization to infinity, like every single one of them, or if it's only your downline, okay, people that are in your first 3 generations, people that you have sponsored personally. Okay, if you have prospects or contacts, you can go in there and they actually, I love this section because you can actually search for specific people in your organization as well. Or if you want to add a new member, you can add new members straight from your back office as well. So if you're usually signed in your phone, for example, you can go to this section and add a new member straight to the opportunity page. Instead of going all the way through the opportunity page or letting them do it on their phone, you can help them through your phone as well. The next section is the Performance Center. It's a section that I think it's incredibly worked by our IT team. It has the PPC, which is the Professional Performance Center, where you can see people from each country, how much they are investing in their business, which country they're at, obviously your rank advancement, how can you go to the next higher level. So these sections, definitely you want to go into it, and I would say play around in your back office every day until you learn where you can find everything. Okay, your monthly global revenue sharing, it gives you a tracker. I love that because you can see your activity on a monthly basis and what it is that you're missing to achieve that. Of course, your current vacation program, as well as the variance bonus. You can see how close you are or how much you could have made, for example, last month, and it tells you what were you missing. So it helps you to keep your activities on track so that you can access these bonuses, okay? And then the last section, it has the events. If, for example, right now, if you click in there, you can see our convention that is going to happen in Dubai next year. And of course, the Opulence webinars. This is the section where you can see all the calendars for every month or like every week, where we have these trainings and these webinars. So you know exactly in which language is given. If we have that tour, I believe we used to have like 15 to 20 presentations live. So if your partner is in a different zone or in a different country and they want to tap into, you know, one of these calls, they definitely can do that. So it's good to have the calendar to see when the next call is going to be available. Okay. Now, your profit center number 2 is the retail mall. This is where the e-commerce happens, okay? This is where you are going to be able to sell products instantly. It is designed on social media to message apps and retail clients name or as well as known as VIP shoppers. In our company, we call them VIP shoppers. But if you're having Instagram ads or Facebook ads, or you just want people to go click, click, click and shop quickly, this is the way you want to do it. This is how you want to promote your products through the retail email. So how do you get there? You're going to just put shop.opulence.com/your username, the same username that you're using in your corporate account. Okay, so in my case is Dani Ferreira. So I'm going to go to shop.opulence.com/Dani Ferreira. So this is the link that I send to my clients if they just want to go shop the products. And of course, through the e-commerce website, which is my profit center 2, I get my customers or my VIP shoppers to join the loyalty program, to build customer loyalty and generate leads, because they have tremendous amount of rewards for being my customers. So I treat my customers well. They get special gifts, they get special promotions. I know the company is constantly creating new promotions for them. And now there are different levels of that loyalty program. So there's also training on that as well in your back office if you want to check it out, so that you learn the benefits of the VIP loyalty program as well. And this is where I find very easy for our users to navigate. It is designed for VIP shoppers to optimize conversations, right? It's like, do you like this purse? This is where you go, you click here, you shop. It copies basically your credit card information if you have it saved on your phone. So it's just very easy and simple. It has an elegant design that reflects the luxury of our brands. So the shopping experience becomes very easy for our VIP shoppers. It converts visitors into loyal VIP shoppers, because once they become VIP shoppers and they put their email, they will start receiving our newsletters as well. This is the perfect setup for you to sell on social media. If you're actively promoting the posts that Opulence Global do, what I do is I just share in my own, put my link, and then, you know, put shop now as a button. So people can shop directly from my own website with professionally designed material that the company has for us. Right? And then of course, professionally ready product ads that do daily shares and build your social media following fast. So all you have to do is go into our Opulence Global social media and share what they are designing for us. All we do is share, put your link, and people will go buy from you, from your own link. The retail mall is just the perfect way because it's simple. Okay? So now we have some tools that can encourage the retail sales on this website, okay? You can offer a discount to individual VIP customers after the first 7 days of their sign up, okay? All you gotta do is go to login, your dashboard, shopping, my customers. Now, you can offer personalized discounts to your shoppers. So now if you are my client, I can go to my VIP discount and select how much money I want to give you as a discount. Okay, you're gonna have an extra 10%. So I go to my back office, to my customers, and I select that I'm gonna give you a 10% discount on all your products, just because you've been loyal to myself. So now you have the freedom and the flexibility to offer VIP discounts to your VIP shoppers, okay? Now, we do have some tools to encourage the sales, like the drop cards. So the drop cards are designed to encourage people to go to your retail mall. So the next time you are complimented on your FERI products or your Posh products, just handle one of your drop cards for fashion and say, you can buy it here. And it has your website. Obviously, all you have to do is put your label, add your name on it, offer a promotion, and mention the latest release, right? All you have to use is your fashion drop card. We have drop cards for Divine, drop cards for Fountain of Life, and drop cards for the fashion items. I remember doing this with $100 bill certificate to promote our fashion items, and people used to compliment even when you're doing groceries or you're going to the bank or you're doing your daily errands. Make sure you are a product of the product, right? And your number 3 business center is the gift card portal. So this section, as I show you in your dashboard, you can access it directly from there, or you can send people to giftcard.opulence.com/your username. So as you may know, or you may not know, the gift cards are the fastest growing shopping product in the world. So all you're doing is you're selling a product that's digital, and then people can go redeem it whenever they want. We offer the best gift card system with the highest profits because, of course, you know, your earning potential is right there. You sell, you issue, and you send gift cards. It could be all done digitally. They will receive it in their email. It's not a physical card, but it could be sent, you know, worldwide in seconds for dozens of annual gifting occasions that, let's say, you have partners celebrating Christmas, right? And people celebrating Eid, or people celebrating different things in different countries and different occasions. So this is the perfect way for you to promote your business and say, why don't you use a gift card? And they can go and redeem for whatever they want. You can also access this section through the retail mall, okay? It's not only to your corporate one. Now, it is a marketing tool that generates leads and that converts those leads into revenue. With the gift card option, you can attract new customers and encourage your existing ones to visit your website. Because what happens is that I find that because we are so used to be online, right? We're always, like I myself, I'm always shopping and I'm always looking for things. Or I don't know if it had happened to you that you're scrolling on your social media, all of a sudden you're buying things. You're always constantly being promoted on different things, right? It is the perfect way for immediate engagement. It drives sales. It keeps your brand on top of your customer's mind for long-term loyalty, right? Because maybe I didn't shop, you know, today, or I didn't have money today, but I need something for Mother's Day and I don't know what to buy. No problem. I can buy my mom a gift card and she can go redeem for whatever she wants. It is also versatile, right? It's perfect for all gifting occasions, sport impulse purchases, and seasonal sales spikes. You know, for example, I was just talking about Christmas. A lot of our partners use this opportunity to buy on Christmas. And of course, it simplifies the purchase. It enhances customer engagement and expands your customer base, because now your customers are sharing with their friends. Guess what's going to happen? You can offer it and they can go buy, you know, for their friends as well. Once they are in part of the VIP loyalty program, they are going to see other perks. So what are they going to do? They're going to go and talk about it, right? So with that, I want to stop the training right here. We're only going to go through 4 sections every launchpad time. So I would like to check out the chat. If there are any questions, we still have a few minutes. And
Yes.
See if anybody has questions.
Very good, very good, very good. It's fantastic. See, folks, you know what? It's when you're pro, you sound good, you're professional, but it's not that hard, is it? It is a PowerPoint. You just have to do it like Danny's been doing it. Practice. That's all it is. Practice is what makes you a professional. You know, whether you're an athlete, you go to practice, you don't become a professional. You go to practice, you become a professional. And that's what he is. She's a professional trainer. And you all can do that. And here's the thing too, for instance, we talk about this. We all start at the same spot. None of us are born professionals, right? But just some of us decided not to stay there. We wanted to evolve and become a professional. So fantastic, Danny. Congratulations. So then I know there's a lot of people that are trying to get in, but first we want to take our existing QTs, make sure they're fully updated, and then we move on. In the meantime, everybody else should be getting the host qualifications done and their QP qualifications done. Get yourself ready. When you get the call, you get triggered for the QT spot. So, any questions on what you learned today? I know it was a great show, but I'm sure you have some questions. So if you guys, anything on your mind, trigger your mind, ask the questions you need to ask.
Thank you, our CEO, and thank you, Daniela, for an amazing training. Today, we have a few questions from our members today. Rosalinda, hi, Daniela. Could you please state in chronological order how to become a new member or launch a new member?
Absolutely.
We have a couple of questions also on the QE. Okay.
Yes, and another one coming from Joy Richards asking, do you need a new email address to buy gift cards to give to other people?
Nope. So the answer for gift cards is no. You can access the portal right from your back office, Joy. And by the way, happy to see you here. So basically all you have to do is access. I'm going to show you again the page from the dashboard so I can show you where you access it just before we go so that I can answer both questions. Just 1 second, please. So right here, when I was sharing the dashboard section, I'm going to show you the chronological order if you want to do members from there, and also for Joy to see where the gift card portal is. So if you go here into your dashboard, just 1 second, here, in the shopping section, you can access the new button, this red button that says gift card portal. So Joy, when you access your dashboard, you can go access the gift card portal here. And then the email address is obviously for your VIP shopper or the person who's willing to buy from you. So you don't need a new email for that. And to answer Rosalind, you can add a new member through here if you want to do it on your own from your back office, or you can go to the opportunity page, all right? So I'm gonna go here, for example, I'm gonna open a new page. I'm gonna go to opulence.com/Dani Ferreira/opportunity. Okay, so in your case, you're gonna use your own username, okay? So all you have to do is, if you are having a new, you can also do this online. You're gonna click here on the top menu that says opportunity. You click on the opportunity section. And this is the section that I was talking about in the first slides, where you have access to the actual presentation of the tour and the video right here. You see? If I click there, I can see the entire tour done by our Senior Vice President, Senes Human. We can actually download in the bottom if we want to have the actual PowerPoint presentation as well. Right here. So you can use the PowerPoint or you can use the video, whatever is more convenient for yourself. Then in the bottom, you have all the packages available at this time, okay? So you can take your partner or your prospect through this chart so they can choose the best package for them. And then right in the bottom, there is a Launch Now button. So if I want to become an LADE, all I do is click here and it's going to take me right and straight into the launch page opportunity right here. So I can start registering my new prospect and launching them as an LADE. I hope that answers the question. Anybody else?
Thank you, Daniela. We have another question coming from Monica. It is expected for the sponsor to walk the new partner through the post-launch steps, correct?
Absolutely. You see, I would say always imagine yourself as that person. If you were to join a new business, what would you expect from the person that shared the opportunity with you? You would think that they will take you and guide you and say, this is what you need, this is where you go, right? And of course, it's expected because they are sharing the opportunity with you, right? They thought of you as a business partner. So you have to do the same thing for the people that you're sharing the business opportunity with. So absolutely, Monica.
That's amazing. And I've seen a lot of comments here in the chat box, and there are a lot of comments that have mentioned about drop cut. And I've seen that it's proven that drop cut is successful. Like Sister Ifra Hassan say here that I give them out every day, and today I gave one to my Uber driver. And guess what? He said he has already seen our cut at the local Somali store in Ottawa, and now he's coming to the Ottawa Mega Tour on May 31st. That is like, oh my God, it's really amazing. And I've seen a lot of global leaders here on the call and a lot of members here. Majid, Brian, Arindel, Ifra, John, Rico, Ronan, hello. And I've seen Sherry here and a lot of leaders from Thailand, Napapon, Patrapon, Natamon, thank you for having all of you here joining the call. And I think that will be it for the question today. And thank you for all the comments. And I've seen they're so excited with the call today, with your training. Thank you so much. And again, I also would like to thank everyone for joining the call tonight. Our CEO, would you like to have any final words with all the members here?
I love this call. I cannot wait to have 300 QTs. So let's go. First one,
Yes.
recorded. Make sure we keep it.
Yes, definitely. I would love to encourage all of us here to work our way up to becoming the host, the QT, QP, and QT. That's going to be a great experience for all of us. Yes.
Good night,
Thank you,
everybody.
everyone, for joining the call today, and may you enjoy the rest of your day. Again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. See you on the next call. Thank you, our CEO. Thank you, Daniela. Thank you, everyone.
Enjoy, everybody. See you next week.
See you next week, building the billion.
Building the billion.